All right, let's go check some snake traps. September 29th, it's 83 degrees. The 7-day forecast has all 80-degree temperatures, high 80s. Otherwise, I would be headed to the road right now. You know the one. But it's unusually hot right now. So I'm gonna check my traps by my house and thinking about turning this into like a tips and tricks video for setting up a cover spot. All right, first piece of the day tip is to put your cover on the edges where they get a little sun, a little shade. In the transition zones from forest to water, water, forest, forest to river, river to road, rock, gravel. Snakes love that stuff. You know, so they can dip and dive and hide real quick, you know, if somebody comes along. But let's flip this here. It's probably a little too hot. That tint's too hot, but I'm a big believer in having a variety of cover where your snakes can go and work on shedding it under some moist carpet or layers of tin and thermoregulate. Let's see. Check this carpet. And also, hey, there's a brown snake. All right, here we go. Also, the cover you're trying to attract to food, trying to attract the squirrels, chipmunks, mice, you know, rodents. You want to bring food, insects like this little brown snake. Will eat insects. I'm not gonna pick him up. I'm just gonna leave him be, and we're gonna move on with our lives and check some more stuff. Hey, there's a milk under the shingles. First layer tin, second layer shingles. So a little too hot for the tin, but the shingles are probably keeping them a little bit at the optimal temperature. I'm gonna grab my good camera out. Let me see if, I'm gonna put my phone over here. All right, I got my good camera out. He went hiding a little bit under here. I'm gonna move this stuff here. Let him do his thing for a minute. Beautiful eastern milk snake. I personally am a huge milk snake lover. A lot of them here are chocolate milk. This one has maybe a little more whitish on him. What I'm gonna do is put these shingles back. I'm not even gonna pick them up. I'm just gonna throw these shingles here. And tin's kind of hot. I'd rather do this without picking them up if I could. Just to leave them be. Covered him back up with shingles in his tin and didn't pick him up, left him alone, and we'll see him next time. Trying to sneak back here quietly. Well, this is highly unusual, but this trap house is dry. So I always bring a half zip just in case. And let's feed the streets. I like to put a couple of grams under everything. I'm going to I'm gonna see if the trap starts jumping. Try not to be too much of a block bleeder, but I'll probably leave this spot alone until next spring. Fixed it up a little bit, doubled up that tin over there, fixed up the shingles and the carpet. Sort of a makeshift board line, and put some bird seed under there. I'm really hoping to find a rat snake here eventually. Whoa, bunch of garter snakes. Crap. Well, that's okay. I don't want to hurt anybody. I got the biggest one. Come on out, bud. I'm gonna put the camera down for a second. I ended up grabbing two of the stinkers. I'm gonna let them go. I'm gonna put them on top here and see if I can get. This was the biggest of the pack. Bunch of fire ants. I hope they're not biting him. I'm gonna shoosh him off and fix his home up. All right, bud, go somewhere else. Go. There's so many little garter snakes around this spot. I don't know which ones I've seen yet and which ones I haven't. Highly underrated snake in my opinion. One of the sure species to break a herping slump. Highly variable in color here and across the country. All right, I'll give you the overall look of this spot. There's a big giant tarp over there that's been disintegrating over the years. I don't even really mess with that. Then I have a board line of tin, I guess a tin line, some other crap, a rock pile, some shingles. Some of this stuff is to attract the prey. I got a little more food here. I'll put it around the rocks here. Two water snakes. I'm gonna let him go. All right, I'm probably gonna call it a day for herping. Two waters, a bunch of garters at this spot. The last spot I got one brown, one milk. Well, I might put this all in one video. or Hogtober starts in a couple days, and we'll be going around the dunes around the Great Lakes region. It's no secret that that area is lush with hognose. Oh, this time of the year. Also, Snake Road's coming up. Very temperature dependent. Certain metrics with the weather have to be met, at least in my experience. But I don't know. We'll see.